Good afternoon, YouTubers. How's it going? My name is Ry13, and I gotta tell you something. Today is February 25th, 2019, and I just got back from school at 10 afternoon because my district lost power due to the heavy wind conditions. And I have another school in the morning. It's called Polytech, and I didn't even lose power. Okay. So, I'm home, and I'm gonna show you my math project. This. It's for my Math 4 class. So, if you'd like to follow me, it's all the way in the bottom. Then, here you go. The support of my YouTube channel. So, if you'd like to follow me, here's what you have to do. Okay, now let's get to my math presentation. Ry13 proudly presents the Laws of Exponents. Here are the 7 rules. See? You get the idea? And here are the table of contents. So we're on to rule number 1. Property of zero exponents. The zero rule basically says that when you have a number or variable raised to a power, the number or variable is called the base, while the superscript number is called the exponent or power. Explanation within variables. The zero exponent rule basically says that any variable base with an exponent of 0 is equal to 1. Explanation without variables. The zero exponent rule basically says that any number with an exponent of 0 is equal to 1. Here are the 4 examples of the property of zero exponents, with the image on the left, and one within variables and one without variables on the right. Another example, here's the link below. Now we're on to rule number 2, property of negative exponents. Dividing. Dividing is the inverse or opposite of multiplying. A negative exponent means how many times to divide by the number. Explanation, both within and without variables. Negative exponents are the reciprocals of the positive exponents. The same properties of exponents apply for both positive and negative exponents. Here are the 2 examples of the property of negative exponents. Here's another example using the link below. Now we're on to rule number 3, product of powers. Product of powers property tells us that when you multiply the powers with the same base, you just have to add the exponents. Explanation both within and without variables. To find the power of a product, find the power of each factor, then multiply. Here are the 2 examples of the product of powers property, with one on the left and one on the right. Another example, here's the link below. Going down to 4 rules left. Rule number 4. Power 2 or of a power property. To find the power of a power property, just multiply the exponents. This is an extension of the product 2 or of a power property. It's simple. Explanation both within and without variables. Suppose you have a number raised to a power and you multiply the whole expression by itself over and over. This is the same as raising the expression to a power. Here are the 7 examples of the power of a power property, with 4 on the left and 3 on the right. Another example with the link below. Here's rule number 5, power of a product property. The power of a product rule states that a term raised to a power is equal to a product of its factors raised to the same powers. Explanation both within and without variables. The power of a product rule states that to find it, find the power of each factor and then multiply. Here are the 3 examples of a power of a product property, with 2 on the left and 1 on the right. If you need another example, here's the link below. Okay, we're down to 2 rules. Rule number 6, Quotient of Powers Property. The Quotient of Powers Rule states that when dividing 2 powers with the same base, just subtract the exponents. Explanation both within and without variables. When you are dividing like terms with exponents, use the Quotient of Powers Rule to simplify the problem. This rule states that when you are dividing terms such as numbers or variables that have the same base, just subtract their exponents to find your answer. The key is to only subtract those exponents whose bases are the same. Here are 3 examples of a quotient of powers property, with 2 on the left and 1 on the right. Use the link below as another example. So we're on to this final rule, which is rule number 7, power of a quotient property. When a quotient is raised to a power, you can apply the power to the numerator and the denominator, individually as shown below. From there, you can see the example on the bottom. Explanation within variables. If there is more than one term in parentheses, with an exponent outside the parentheses, then the exponent is distributed to every term in the parentheses. Explanation without variables. The power of a quotient rule is another way you can simplify an algebraic expression with exponents. Here are the 3 examples of a power of a quotient property with 3 in the center. Use the link below as another example. Thanks for watching, YouTubers. Hopefully, you will understand and learn those rules for my math project. If you enjoy my math presentation, I would like you to write down your comments below about your skills with math/algebra/geometry. Support my YouTube channel? My name is Ry13 and I would like you YouTubers to support my YouTube channel by smacking the red subscribe button, giving me a thumbs up, turning on the bell for notification squad, and writing down your comments below. And here's my presentation information. And here's my outro. Have a healthy and safe winter and take care. I'm gonna end my math project right immediately.